Hello, everyone. Welcome to Work It Wednesday. Super excited to have you. It is the very last Wednesday of the month, so that means it's awards night, where we get to shout you guys out for working your booties off in the month of July and just really just cheer each other on and prepare for August as it's coming. So we're glad you're here. We have over 40 different people to shout out tonight. So super exciting. Can't wait to share it with you guys. And then if this is your first time or if you're new here, welcome. This is a very chill atmosphere. Myself, Renee, Dylan, and Tiffany. If you are on here, odds are you are underneath one of us. So we kind of can join forces and do our team meetings together, which we find very beneficial. So again, welcome. We are going to get started. Do you just want to kick off with awards then, Dylan? Now that he went away. I also had a water balloon fight with my family tonight. So like my hair, I'm like drenched. I just got back from that. We do a fun game night every Wednesday night. So we had a water balloon fight tonight.
I love it.
Okay, well, I really need Dylan to come back since he has all the awards.
Yeah.
I had to pee.
Just stranded us. I'm like, okay, cool.
Whoops.
I got the introduction done, so I think it's on you to start that.
Okay. There was one person trying to get in. Let me run through the people real quick and see if they got in. Welcome, Tiffany Kessens, Abby, Mandy, Val, Brittany, all of the people who are here. Welcome. Anybody know Brianne? And if you do, can you work with her? Oh, wait, she's here. I see your name now. Okay, perfect. I just want to make sure everybody could get in that one in too. So we are going to start with awards night. If you weren't here last week, we just love to celebrate everybody and all of their accomplishments. We do celebrate June a little bit because we haven't got to celebrate that. So we will start with June and then we will go into July celebrations. We don't obviously know about like promotions and big events, or if you are somebody who waits until the very last day and the last hour and you put in a big order. We don't know those things. So this was updated just a few hours ago. So if you put in some orders, we do have a place to shout yourself out or shout somebody in your team out if they've added to it since then. But this is the only time that works that we can do this. So we'll get to that point here in a little bit. And then there was one other thing I wanted to share, but I don't remember what it was. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Let me see if I can to share screen. Share this screen. Percent. And I cannot. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay. I can't see you, but that's perfectly okay. So welcome to Awards and Recognition Night for the Scented Social Circle. This is a group of teams that we all love to celebrate each other and do good things together and be better together. So we are celebrating all of our different teams. So if you see some names you don't know, that's perfectly fine. If you see your name, make sure to clap, use your emojis. You guys are welcome to talk during this. It's not anything formal, but we are on awards and recognition now. Starting with June 2024, Tab, you want to start with your team?
So anybody that's underneath me, you are on team one scented bar. So wait, this is June? Yeah. So we're June here. Okay, perfect. So this is June out of 103 consultants. We have Kristen and got first Jenny, Val, Mackenzie, Grace, Abby, Katie Richardson, Tessa, and Yvonne.
Okay, and then for my team, if you're under me, then there's magic in all of this. And I'm still debating on whether or not to keep myself in this, but it's a very good reminder that I as well and working my business. So I'm still debating on whether or not to keep myself in just so I have that extra slot to shout someone else out. But there's me, Christy, Sam. She likes to be called Sam. Don't call her Samantha. It doesn't end well. Robin, Angie, Jenny, Tiffany, Brandy, Aubrey, and Jenny. So excited. Good job, guys.
Okay, and then for my team, top PRV for last month, June 2024, we have Mandy, myself, Melissa, Joanna, and Andrew. And then we also have, I did do paid at title, so that way we can just keep track of people being paid at title because that's a pretty big accomplishment. So we have myself, Joanna, and Melissa. And then Scented, our sensational start. Last month, Mandy joined, and in her first 70 days, it ended yesterday. So this was this month and last month, but she ended yesterday at level 2, which is a huge accomplishment. So very, very proud of her.
Side note on that, I don't know if you're planning on going to SFR next year, but you literally get shouted out for level 2.
Yeah.
It's
Big deal.
And then we do have PRV. So PRV, we separated into different sections depending on like tier 200, 500, 1,000, 1,500. And then we even have one person to celebrate for over 2,000 PRV this month. And again, this is just where we're at right now. So if you put in an order after this, or you put in an order, I guess this is all you got till after this. But if you put in an order later, then of course you would move up a little bit. But this was from earlier today. And then I just want to shout out this screen because when I was creating this, we had a few people on here from last month, but this is insane. I had to create even more columns and make it even bigger. So I just want to say I'm really proud of everyone. But Tab, you want to start with yours?
Okay, so active, which is 200 PRV or more. We're going to shout out myself, Jenny, Trini, Clarissa, Abby, Grace, Mackenzie, Kristen, Brittany, Val, Shauna, Rebecca, Tina, Kelly, Michelle, Tracy, Katie R. Nice, there's so many Michelles on here. Do you guys know that name? Michelle, Kristen, Yvonne, and Renee. I might need to look at that. Oh, I do have 2.
You have 2 Michelles.
You have 2 Michelles, 1 L
Yeah.
and 2. Okay, cool.
Okay, and then for my
yeah. It's doing something. We just threw my name in on Tab's stuff. Just FYI.
okay, and then I have myself, Angie, Jenny, Christy, Aubrey, Brandy, Stephanie, Marina, Mandy, Tiffany, and Ariel, Jill, and Trella. And this is more active people than we've had quite some time. So I really, really want to do a big giant shout out. Congratulations, guys. This is amazing.
It's so fun to have so many people on this list.
It is. I love that.
Just
I
makes
would
me so
like-
happy.
For you to have to like do 2 pages. That's what or like 5 pages. I don't care.
Like,
I would love to see you do the work for that too, Tiffany. For my team, I have Mandy, myself, Melissa, and Joanna.
All right, so we're going to jump over to 500 PRV or more. So we're going to have myself, Jenny, Trini, Trini. That was, yeah, Jenny and Trini. Clarissa, Abby, Grace, Mackenzie, and Kristen.
Yes. And then for my team, we have Tiffany, this one, Angie, and Jenny.
Perfect. And for my team, we have Mandy, myself, and Melissa so far.
500 PRV means you've hit leadership numbers. So that is something as a leader that you should shoot for every single month, is having that 500. And then Brittany, I know you're on here, but I definitely want to shout you out because she is literally like, I think 3 PRV or 2 PRV away from 500, which she actually just, hopefully not putting you on blast about this, but her account was actually set to cancel this month. So she needed to be active.
Hey, girl.
And she put in almost 500 PRV this month. So I'm super
Yeah,
happy.
I was freaking out a little bit. I was like, I don't want it to be canceled.
Oh,
Good.
Brittany.
But it just shows you when you really put in that work and you really just narrow down and you have a goal in mind, like you can do big hard things. So I just
Mhm.
want to let you know I'm super proud of you.
Well, with this kid coming, it's kind of kicked me into gear a little bit. She's just a couple weeks away from being here, so
Yes.
I needed to be active.
Yes. You're gonna be a little preoccupied once she's here.
I sure am.
All right, so now we're gonna jump over to 1,000 PRV or more. So I have myself, Jenny, Trini, Clarissa, Abby, Grace, and Mackenzie.
Oh, sorry, this one's out of order. For my team, cue the confetti. We have myself and Mandy over 1,000 PRV right now.
That felt so good to hear you say that, Dylan. My team,
know.
the confetti. I loved that. And for my team, you have myself and Angie.
And then we have over 1,500 PRV for July, myself and Jenny.
Woohoo! Go guys. Go
Yeah,
guys.
that really, if you are paying
as
attention right now, we need some claps for that because 1,500 PRV is
It's a beautiful.
astounding.
Absolutely
And Abby
beautiful.
said she just put in an order and she's at 1,501. Abby gets shout out for this one.
Abby!
Impressive.
I love that.
And a notable mention on also PRV wise is Val. I love this. She flipped a party that was over 1,200 PRV this month and literally gave almost all of her month's sales because that was someone's party. And when we talk about how that is a hard and scary thing to give up all your sales sometimes, but like it is their people and it's setting her up. She's already hit shooting star. She's already on her way to sensational start. She's certified. Like all the big achievements are already hit with that. So yes, it sucks in the moment, but she understood that that was a long-term play. And so I just want to give you that recognition with
Yeah.
awesome kickoff party for her.
Well, she did most of the work for the party anyway, so she should have gotten the rewards for it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's Trini, right?
It's Trenny.
Trini? Okay, so
Trini.
I say Jenny and Trini. Okay, cool. I was wrong and then I was like, oh no, so it's Trini. Okay.
Trenny. Yep.
Thank you. And that's your sister-in-law, right?
That's my sister-in-law, yeah.
We are super excited to have her here, and I know she's super active, and I believe she actually scheduled a one-on-one with me for next week. So
Good.
excited to get to know her.
Yes.
Oh, and look, and Abby made the screen for 1,500.
Go Tabitha. Go Tabitha. Go Tabitha.
Why is my name open? Okay, and moving forward, over 2,000 PRV.
She wants some. She hasn't gotten any.
Okay, and we should also give a little hand clap or drop heart emojis or whatever you have on your screen for Tabitha, because this is, I know she's not going to share it, but this is really, really, I mean, we all understand that this is hard to achieve.
Yes.
And I just want to say, as me, and I'm sure Renee and everybody on this call, we're really proud of you, Tab, because
Always.
you have a lot going on in your life, and to get over 2,000 in 1 month, that's impressive.
Yeah, and thank you for paving the way for everyone to show us all that this is possible consistently.
And that's why Dylan made your name so big.
That's ridiculously big.
Well, I'm hoping to one day have 5 pages of this as well, and then our
Yes.
will be very tiny. So
Glorious.
Well, thank you. This screen right here, I am so stinking proud of, guys. These are the new members we got to add to our group. One Scented Bar added 14 people. And I hope that we're not done. That you guys are still pushing that $20 special here at the final hour. And 14 people. So this month we got to welcome Michelle Brewer, Clarissa Russell, which I definitely want to give a huge shout out to for her as well, because she has got certified within her first 15 days. Adrienne Tharp, Amber Petrowski, Rosemary Gates, Rebecca Jones, Tanya Middleton, Etta Harris, Karen Ellsworth, Trini Foster, Cassidy Perry, Brianne Smith, Riley Borton, and Jamie Craig. So big warm welcome to you guys, and once a new bar with 14 new TVs this month. Yellow is done.
Oh, I keep putting it out of order and then I'm so confused. So I had 2 this month. One is under me, Megan Baker. She's a reinstatement, so I just wanted to celebrate that. Welcome back if you are watching this, Megan, or if you're on this call. And then the other one is Tiffany. Mandy is on this call. She is newer to our team. Like I said, she's in her today's day 71 for her. And then she just recruited her first person. So Tiffany, if you're on this call, welcome to our team. I am so excited to see what happens with this.
And then we have Megan Nobby, who joined a girl that had just attended SFR too. This isn't her first time attending SFR. It was just really rewarding to be able to listen to her talk about her goals, and then while we're at SFR, sign someone up. I just thought that was amazing. So
Yeah.
congratulations, guys.
So next is Shooting Star, which is 500 PRV in your first 15 days as a consultant, which is no small task. So anybody that does this is something that they should be very proud of. It's really giving them a head start in their business, giving them those tools, really sharp tools in their tool belt to be able to help. Oh no. Clarice was in Christina's. Oh no. She's in Christina's game, not ours. I was like, wait, she told me she was gonna be here.
What happened?
Clarissa Russell is in Christina's Zoom.
Oh,
And so there she is. I'm so sorry. So you have to go back and watch the replay of the first awards because we've shouted you out. I'm glad you made it. I'm sorry you went to the wrong Zoom room. So yeah, Shooting Star is 500 PRV, 50 days. So in Team Incident Bar, we had Katie Richardson, Trini Foster, and Clarissa Russell.
sweet. And for my team, this was back in June because I already said she's been in for 70 days. But I did want to share this in June. Mandy waged Shooting Star.
And then promotions, we have Katie Richardson, which gets certified. This is only in the month of June, just to clarify. Any promotions for July active until we hit our pay period in July. So if you promoted this month, we will shout you out in next month Zoom. Tiffany.
Sorry, guys, I was watching the end of the month live. But congratulations, Heather Dorr, on reaching certified.
Oh,
Did you
and certified is lifetime PRV of 1,000. It also comes with a 5% pay bump, and you have that forever. You don't have to get like 1,000 PRV in 1 month. It's once you get lifetime 1,000 PRV, you are paid at certified.
Which is 25% back on all of your orders and all of your customers' orders instead of 20%. So it's your first pay increase, basically.
That is huge.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, now we are going to jump over to those with active frontline. So these are leaders that have teams underneath them that have 200 PRV. So it shows as a leader, you're really putting in the work. You're working with your teamies, putting the time in, and just really doing that TLC that your business takes. So we definitely want to give you a shout out if you have active frontline. So we're going to shout out myself, Grace, Val, Kelly, Kristen, Abby, Tina, and Renee. Way to go, guys.
Good job, guys. And for my team, I have myself, Joanna, and Melissa at this current time.
And on my team, it's me, Angie, Christy, and Stephanie.
woot.
Good job. Remember, guys, I should have said this at the beginning, and this is what I forgot to say. But if you see yourself on this screen and you want a picture of it, let me know and I'll be happy to send the slide over to you. But definitely take a picture of it as you see it on the slide. Post it on your Instagram story. Make sure you know, share this with people. These are really big accomplishments, and that's why we want to applaud everybody who's reaching these. So if you see your name on there, I know it's a little bit scary sometimes to shout yourself out, but you guys are making big moves in your business, and you should be sharing that with other people. One, so they celebrate you, and two, they know that you're in this business for the long run.
And it also is a really good way to showcase the fact that your team gets together once a month and shouts out your accomplishments, and you get to see your name on the Zoom screen. Like, some people never had anything like that, or never had anything like this in the connection part of it. So it's a really good recruiting tool. Also, if you want to be a leader, to show people that, you know, I tell you, every time we're on here, take a boomerang or a picture while we're in this Zoom and put it on your social so people see what you're doing.
Okay.
Here.
Oh, welcome, Christy. So now we are going to do personal shout outs. In this meeting, we don't always get to see everything from the workstation view. So if there is somebody who is inspiring you, if there's somebody on your team who is new and you've seen them working their business, this can be Cincy related or this can be personal. We all go through a lot. And so if you want to, you can either chat it in and we will read it out loud if you don't feel comfortable getting on and sharing. Or if you do, then you can also unmute yourself and kind of share. But I am going to stop sharing my screen for a second because I want to see your guys' face as you share these. So let me stop sharing for just 1 second and then we can share from there.
I will go first if no one else wants to go. Oh, look, there's me. Hi. That was really large and uncomfortable. But I wanted to give a huge shout out to Christy, who, while we were at SFR, 15 minutes from our Airbnb, she had a car accident and was completely uncertain of how she was going to get herself and her husband and her car home. And it was a very stressful thing, but she made it a priority to show up to everything Cincy. She very well could have stayed at the Airbnb trying to sort out this thing that happened to her that was obviously unexpected and very unfortunate, but she showed up to everything and participated, which I really loved. Like, even though I could tell that this thing was weighing very heavily on her. And then she still worked her business throughout the month. She came back, she was very sick. And I just am so proud of Christy, like, who holds herself to higher standards, even when it's difficult. And she meets those standards. Right now, she just messaged over 55 of her customers today because she was disappointed with her personal sales. But she obviously had a lot of reasons to not meet those goals that she had for herself with the car. And it's still a very stressful situation that hasn't been completely resolved yet. So, Christy, you little amazing little thing.
I definitely second that.
Awesome.
So Abby said that she's super duper proud of her best friend and new teammate, Brienne. She wanted to join for a while, but didn't want to fail. I told her the only way to fail was to not try. Such good advice. As soon as she signed up, she immediately started her launch party, kicked ass with scheduling posts. She hit active tonight, and I'm just so damn proud. Love you, bestie. That is huge. Way to go, Brienne. And we had a one-on-one call yesterday, was it? Or the day before. She was at 18 PRV. So you did some work, girlfriend. That's amazing.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh, I love that. These shout outs are the best.
Okay, so I just want to shout out to all of you guys for your support for the past week. As some of you may know, my niece was killed in a motorcycle accident last Monday night, and we buried her today. And it's been quite the up and down emotionally. And sometimes I get on here, you know, I want to work my business, and then it's just like I don't have the energy to do so once I get there. And so I wanted to come on here tonight. I wanted to, you know, hang out with you guys and just thank you guys for all your support and your love. I appreciate it all.
We love you.
Love you, Val.
Thank you.
Don't make me cry.
I know.
Doing that all day.
Mm, I know.
Anybody else have anything they want to shout out or noteworthy, or you've seen someone working that you were like, hey, they inspired me last week?
This also doesn't have to be anyone on the call. There are a lot of people who will watch the recording. So if you have somebody who you're like, oh, they're not here, please feel free to shout them out and then send them a message after and say, hey, I just wanted you to know that I shouted you out and I'm very, proud of you, or I love you, or whatever you want to say. So
I'm gonna shout out
Hi,
Grace.
I'm good.
You're on there, and I'm really proud of you because you get up really early. So I'm glad you're here.
Tab, your volume is very low again.
That just for her again.
it's fine for it. It does sound lower than everybody else's, I think, but not.
I didn't change anything. All right. Was someone else going to say something?
I'm Trunny Foster and I'm just starting. I haven't actually even got my kit yet, but I'm just joining to say hi.
Well, girl,
Well,
I have to go back and watch the replay. I stumbled over your name. I'm really sorry. But we've been shouting you out like crazy all night for all your accomplishments you have in the beginning. Huge. Christy says just that Tiffany is amazing and Dylan and Tab and Renee have to start sharing. No,
we don't know how to.
you don't know how to share. Sorry. That's a good one though. Tessa and Bradley, where have you been?
I'm on the move now, so I'm keeping Mama busy.
Yes, I love it. Jenny says yes. Tabitha keeps me going and pushing. I'm kind of bossy sometimes.
Sometimes. No, I'm kidding.
Tab, you're amazing.
I'll tell you guys all the time. I just have this gift of making you guys just push a little harder, just a little bit harder.
And Dylan is a huge motivator. And that's the thing, like we motivate each other. Like I was doing something that Tab had done. She did it Monday. I was busy Monday, so I did it Tuesday. And I was on the phone with Dylan, and he's like, "You guys are gonna make me do this." So then he's like, "I have to do this," and we booked parties from it. So I mean, it's great.
I want to share that. So on a call Monday, Dylan and I were talking about, I don't even know what led us down this rabbit hole, but I was like, I want to start doing something for birthdays. So what I did on Monday was I messaged all my customers and I asked them for their birthday because I started a birthday club. And then when they replied with their birthday, I use Project Broadcast. If you don't have it, it's okay. You don't have to have it. But you just need a way that you can easily track your customer's birthday to send them. It will be a little bit more tedious or hands-on for you if you don't have it, because mine's more of an automated service, but it is possible, especially if you have a smaller customer base at the beginning. But when they replied with their birthday, I went ahead and I put it in Project Broadcast, and then I set them up with a campaign where I'm going to send them a coupon each year on their birthday. And then I replied back once they sent their birthdays. I said, thank you so much. I also want to let you know I'm booking fall parties. Would you like to get on my schedule? So I asked over 70 people on Monday to host a party. So, and I think it's important for you guys to hear this number. I booked 9 out of those 70. So you have to ask a lot of people. Now, I planted a lot of seeds. I already had a couple more people text me back since then that was like busy probably and forgot. And then they texted me today and was like, I did see that. I want to do a party, but I don't know when. but you never know when those seeds you plant are going to come up to their mind that they're like, oh, I want this warmer, but I don't have money for it. And then they can get in on the, doing a party with you. So there's all kinds of different ways. You just have to ask. So I found that was a really cool way for people. They were replying to me when they hardly ever reply to me. Like people I hadn't talked to in months because I asked for their birthday. That's fun.
I had two that had never replied to a message at all since 2022.
Yeah.
Reply with their birthday.
Yeah, so it was just a really cool way to start interactions with my customers. And then I asked them to book a party in there. I'm also doing the state challenge. So I use that to contact all of my out of state customers to be able to ask them to check off another state for me on my challenge. And it's just that's a kind of fun, interactive way to ask people to host a party for you too. So just kind of a side note of what I've been working on in my business. I really want to front load my calendar, not catalog. Do that every time. My catalog, calendar for all the fall parties because I want to be able to have parties booked from there and then also have new customers coming in because guys, are you guys ready for this? Our incentive starts tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Day 1.
So crazy.
Yes. To be able to earn the cruise to Greece and Turkey. And I don't know on here who wants to, but I hope you all are going to strive and work really, really hard to do it because it is possible to earn this. I don't care if you join today. You can earn it being a brand new consultant. You can earn it being a 10-year consultant. Like there is options. But it does take hard work. It does take dedication. It does take consistency, and it's going to take growing your network and sponsoring. So that's something we're going to go over. Are we going to do that next week? Incentives or jamming times next week?
Yeah, at jamming time we're going to do.
Okay, so we're doing jamming time over the incentives.
Yeah.
With Christina.
Yeah, Christina's going to be talking incentive, and then
so
the week after that we're talking about transition.
Okay, so a lot of good calls this month. I'm sure Dylan will update the cover photos tomorrow with what that looks like. What we have planned for the month, these calls every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Remember, once a month we do have jammy time, but we'll be working very hard and very incentive focused. And it's honestly, they give us these incentives because it shows us how to work our business as leaders, as customer consultants to our customers. It's all the things they want us to do to have a successful business, but they're just giving us that incentive that is a trip, but they're literally giving us the tools to have a successful business. Does anybody else have anybody else that they want to shout out? Except for the little show we're getting from Charlie. Tiffany was very, very, very invested and went and got magic toys. That's great. Okay. So if anybody else wants to shout anybody out, you can put it in the comments and we can read it back. But I think we have a.
Yeah, we have one more.
Okay.
Yep.
Forgot how to share my screen. Can we see the screen again?
Nope.
No.
No.
What?
We failed. There's a good little distraction from Bradley. Hi, Bradley. Missed you on here. Everybody wave at Bradley now.
Hi, Bradley.
There,
Okay, now
Perfect. I think we're good here. Yeah, so that was personal shout outs. So again, like Tab said, if you have anybody else you want to shout out, make sure to either drop it in the chat or we can come back to that after this last one. Also, feel free to like message those people too. If there's anyone in in Cincy or in our teams or anything, make sure to message those people and just love on them. A lot of people don't think that other people are watching them. So if you are watching somebody and somebody's inspiring you or they're going through something, feel free to like message them and they're going to love that. And then the last thing we have, so last month we did our first awards and recognition night, and we created like a little, kind of like a big award, but we wanted to change it up every single month. So we didn't want everyone going for that same award because everybody's a little bit different. Everybody works their business a little bit different. And so for this one, for the last one, we did Miss Consistency. And Ginny was our award winner for last month. And then for this month, we are doing Miss Out of Her Shell. And so I will be presenting this one because it's for somebody on my team. And I just want to say I'm really proud of them. So when you see their name pop up, when you see their photo pop up, if you're on my team or if you know this person, take a picture, send it to them, make sure they know they're being shout out because I don't think they're on this call. But Miss Out of Her Shell is for Joanna on my team. And I just want to say I'm really proud of her. She was outstanding at SFR. She really got out of her shell. She went and met people, did her own thing, and just really amazed me as a person. She's really working her business. Mandy falls under her. Melissa falls under her. Some of our new people are underneath her. So she's doing really big things for her business, and I'm just really proud of her. So take a picture of this, send it to her if you know her. If you don't, send it to her anyways. She'll love getting all of the messages. But I just want to say I'm really proud of Joanna. Anybody else want to add anything?
Your screen's not up. It says
You're right.
full screen.
What? You didn't see any of that fun work that I did?
This will be a lot better to send her a picture of.
Yeah. Okay, let's try this again.
That's us. Yep. Reshare.
Okay.
There you
Why
go.
is it not sharing as a presentation?
Yeah, it keeps
It does that as soon as I,
Heck.
maybe because I'm like sharing a window. Hold on, let me update this. Share screen. Okay. I don't get it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I got it. Share. Send. Okay, maybe not. No. Okay, somebody take a picture of this and send it to her. I will also send her a picture, but
Yeah, send her the slide. We tried.
we did try.
Am I here?
You are here.
Okay.
You made it.
I made it. Hi, Sissy.
Hi, Sissy.
Okay, so that is all that we had for the awards and recognition. Does anyone else have a shout out that they want to share? Or we will, if nobody has anything, we will end the recording. But before we do that, don't forget next week we have jamming time with Christina. So it will be a different Zoom link. And then the week after that, we will be talking about transition. If you haven't been through a transition yet, reach out to one of us and we will be happy, or somebody you know within Cincy. Reach out to them and ask them how they do transition. If that's something that, you know, kind of makes you nervous, reach out to them, ask them the supplies that they're getting if you want to go ahead and order that, because it should be available tomorrow. But if you can wait until we do our training on it, if you don't know what to order, we will cover that in 2 weeks from today.
Consultants who join in August get 10 of the upcoming bars with the $99.
So
It comes, August starter kit comes with a new season sales kit.
they get both
They should.
plus 10 bars.
Yeah, fall winter 2024 catalog is closer than you think. To give consultants a head start on the upcoming season, we're including a new season sales kit with every starter kit purchased in August.
Okay.
Well, I don't even know what my kit consists of.
Did you buy, or did you choose rewards or buy a kit?
We did the rewards.
Okay, so the $59 kit comes with a full-size warmer, full-size testers, catalogs, part of the fragrance. I think counter clean. It's a good amount.
Okay,
Yeah.
what about it doesn't come with fall catalog, so I have to order those?
Yeah.
Correct. You'll want a transition kit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll explain that to you later.
Okay.
I just figured
Thanks,
out.
everybody.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
I thought there was something else I was going to say. But, all right, I will go ahead and end the recording. Bye-bye.